Hello? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are live! We are live! Let me just check, quick check around. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All here. Aaron 1249, or G41 Nazgul, and we are playing Fallout New Vegas. Now let me be first to say, it took a lot of pain in the ass stuff just to get this thing rolling. I had to uninstall, reinstall, hard reset my Xbox a few times, all because the DLCs weren't showing up, and just, it was a real pain in the ass to get this rolling. And I'm hoping it will continue to, and my luck will continue to hold. Knock on wood. Knocked on wood. And I'm spellbound, speechless. I am just overjoyed to be playing this masterpiece. And that's not knocking at Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. Those two games were amazing, and this one is just as amazing. I love all the Fallouts. Anyway, I'm jabbering on. Let's do this. Start a new game. This will override your autosave. Yes, please.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr.House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Alright! With an intro like that, Caravan Pack has been added. Items added to inventory. Tribal Pack items added to your inventory. Classic Pack items added to your inventory. And Mercenary Pack items added to your inventory.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
That'll do.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alright, sex, male. What's African American? Asian? Hispanic? Caucasian. Let's go with Caucasian. Presets, customer age. Let's be as young as possible. Hairstyle. Red ragged. I go to high rise. I'll do the high rise. No facial hair are needed.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Thanks, Doc. There we go. Use left stick to move the right stick to look. Alright.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Alright. Let's see. Strength. Strength tell you how easily a cow totes a saddle and those bigger firearms, or how how much help he's gonna be in a saloon brawl. And be for ya in a saloon brawl. I wanted to actually increase the bare-chested. Perception. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby or when the varmint's sneaking up on him. Let's increase that to alert coyote. Endurance. It says adjust your score. It ain't cheating. You can't keep a good cowboy down, not if he's the enduring type, and not if he's got a 6-shooter the size of all tarnation. Alright? Charisma. You'll find there are some smooth-talking cowboys out there that got themselves a voice sounds like an angel's harmonica. Let's increase that. Intelligence. A smart cowboy is good at most anything from sucking the poison out of your rattle bite to fix your broken wagon axle. Gifted. Let's increase that by 1. Agility. When a fella's in a gunfight and shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get off a shot, it's cause that fella is agile. Luck. Some folks claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose in a duel, you'll hear them say, "That lucky son of a gun." Let's review. Yeah, that's about it. Even though I do kind of want to increase my intelligence a little bit. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Radio Captain.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat, feed, newspaper, train, kick, dinner. Dinner. Cat. Shelter, burglarize, renovate, target, investment, demolish. Shelter.
Right.
Campfire, dream, shroud, sleep, treasure, silence. I'm stuck between these two. Let's go with dream.
Bandit.
Bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese, vaporize, reasonable. Bribe.
Light.
Dark, heavy, beam, flash, inspiration, torch. Dark.
Mother.
Caretaker. Jeans, cookie jar, tantrum, tattle, regret, human shield. Oh, somebody's answers. Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Let's see. Strongly agree, no opinion, disagree, strongly disagree. Conflict is just not in my nature. Agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Disagree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Let's go with agree with this
Almost
one.
done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Broken chain, chemical reaction, a shout in a doorframe, oozing wound, angry two-headed ant. I kind of see the ant. A broken chain. Let's go with broken chain.
How about this one?
It looks like an angel rising from the shadows. I see a priceless work of art. It's some piece of space-age technology, a ship at sea. What do you see the ship at sea? I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. I see a priceless work of art.
Last one.
Light in the darkness. A bearded man, a mushroom cloud. A head on a pillow. Okay, some of these I don't see, but I see 2 coyotes kissing. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna go with a light in the darkness.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Let's see. Melee weapons, science, sneak. Far from it, doctor. I'm going with barter, medicine, and speech. Even though I kind of went get my explosives up. Let's see, barter, medicine, speech, same things I went with Fallout 3.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Let's see, built to destroy, claustrophobia, early bird, fast shot, 4 eyes, good natured. I kind of want to get good natured, but that's gonna drop my explosives, energy, guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. Heavy handed. Wait, what to do? Let's see, 5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech. Heavy handed, hoarder. Hot-blooded, kamikaze, Logan's loophole. Ugh. Loose cannon, skilled. I'm tempted to get skilled. Small frame, trigger discipline, wild wasteland. None of these.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Be careful not to knock anything over, Doc. Follow Doc Mitchell to the exit.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc. You shouldn't have gone through my stuff. What do I do now? Thanks for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Huh, fair enough. Fallout Vegas allows you to play a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, stim packs you over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Right away removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you receive a special reward. Would you like to activate hardcore mode? No, thank you. Quest added. Back in the saddle. Once again, quest added. They went that way. And quest completed. Ain't that a kick in the head? That's a lot of quests. Alright, let me just turn the music off so I don't get... silent, isn't it? Door to Goodsprings. Excuse me. Alright, so far I'm loving this game again. Oh, it's bright. You have discovered Goodsprings. Old World Blues. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy, a code transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the Midnight Science Fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Old World Blues loaded? Old World Blues has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Happy Trails Expedition. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from Happy Trails Caravan and Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Camp Valley. All his heart's loaded. Has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. The reunion. Your Pip-Boy has received the signal coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. Your level cap is increased by 5. There should be one more. There we go. Oh, no. Gunrunner's Arsenal. The ongoing conflict in Mojave has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Engineers participating in vendor to peruse the merchandise. Gunrunner's Arsenal has been loaded. No, that's not what I'm talking about, but there should be one more. Let's go loot a few mailboxes. Sierra Madre Grand Opening. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. Dead money has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. There we go. Buffalo Gourd. My god, it feels good to be back here. Victor, right?
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know about those men who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How'd you end up in Goodsprings?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I never seen a robot like you before.
I'm Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Goodbye.
Happy trails.
Let's go explore a little bit before we head in. Oh, I already looted that. I might as well equip my pistol. Weapons. You can read this if you want. Ammunition. Yeah, I get it. I've played this game before. Oh yeah, armored jumpsuit. Anyway, let's load some of these mailboxes. Oh, what the fuck just happened there? Well, that solves my fixing problem. Come on, I'm hoping for a particular kind of magazine. Dang it. Why is the mailbox empty? Come on, Aaron needs a... Damn it. Magazine. Empty, empty. Don't that beat all? Let's try Victor's shack. Boxing time. Nothing here. Alright, I guess I'll check the other mailboxes out while I'm at it. I'm looking for a very specific type of magazine. already checked this one. And this one. Yeah. Why do I hear... I'm hearing strange noise like a radio or something. Could be just my imagination. No sand twisted right there or whatever. Big horn. Let's see, mailbox. Empty? What's with all these empty mailboxes? I'm getting annoyed here. Finally, one that isn't open, but it's full of crap. What about you? Ashtray and tin can. A little bit of lag right there. Salesman Weekly. Patriots Cookbook. That's exactly what I needed. Come on, jump the fence so I can check inside there. Eating people. Sensor module. Hockey mask turbiton. I need that sensor module for later. Anyway, what's my level at? I'm at level 1 with 10 experience. Might as well go see Chet. Actually, where's my phone? I want to check something out. Let's see. Programmer's Digest. There's one magazine I still need. New Vegas. At the very least, I need to increase my science a little bit. Where's my science at? Science is at 17. Nothing here, nothing here. Well, welcome to Mojave Express. Mojave Express drop boxes like this one can be used to deliver items to any Mojave Express drop box that you've discovered. Once you find a Mojave Express drop box, just activate it and you'll be able to use that location to send and receive items. Right. Crate. General store. Let's go see if Chet has it. One.
Howdy. You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Indeed, show me what you have.
Can do.
Damn it. Is there anything that doesn't take away my intelligence? I could always sell this junk off, seeing as though I don't need it. What makes ammo, the surplus ammo inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Alright, and tell me about weapon mods and special
Weapon
ammo.
mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Alright, what about, do anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Alright, have you ever been into Vegas?
Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice: behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Alright, I'd like to know more about Mr.
I'm
House.
afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Indeed, indeed. Anything else you can tell me about the Great
They're
Khans?
tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Alright, I have
Take
to
it
go.
easy now.
I found out where there's a Programmer's Digest. I looked it up. I'm not going there just yet. Is there anything in these barrels? Open sack, but I can't because it's owned. Come on, say there you go. Easy Pete. Howdy.
What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked
The
me?
one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a prospector? Like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good about prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the
Don't
NCR?
get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the
They're
Legion.
slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's on board about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use bighorns for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about Victor?
Machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Thank you. I'll
Keep
goodbye.
your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Very thoughtful of you to tell me. Thank you. Prospector Saloon. I have way too many saves, but all those are from my previous game of this. Discord. Oh. Message from Discord. Oh,
Try
hello.
and stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mincho said you could teach me how to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright, I'll just follow you then. Flashing arrow on your compass shows the location of your objective. Is there a bartender here? Doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna ignore that for a second.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright. Come on.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Let me just equip my actual gun. And I'm gonna save a little bit. Assuming that... There we go. Come on. There we go. Because I remember most of this game, and I'm gonna try and save a lot of people from dying. If I can. Come on, Cheyenne, we gotta move. Geckos. And they ain't selling us car insurance. Might ask, what's a car? Well, hell if I know. Are you coming? Which way are we going? This way? What was that? I'm hearing a lot of strange noises and it's been a while since I played this game. Sonny, where exactly are you taking me? Also, Cheyenne's blocking your way. That's a bad doggy.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright, let's do it. I only have a few shots of this gun. So I gotta make them count.
Okay, you're on. Go give them hell.
How do I activate VATS? There we go. Can't hit him from here. Or because he's behind a plant. Talk to Sunny Smiles. Let me just... I should probably delete some of these older saves. You know, since I don't need all of them.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll come
Shouldn't
with you.
take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Can you give me something other than that ammo? I want some 9mm ammo. Way easier to use. I mean, look at this thing. Pew pew pew. But this is the part I'm worried about. Saving again, yeah. I'm a save-aholic. I can't help myself. Excuse me. And she's dead. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Just stop, drop, and roll. They won't. Oh wait, that's just fire.
There's too many. Howdy. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you've done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Thank you. Reputation. You've established reputation with a group of people in the wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're finally somebody, and the people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There's so many different factions in the wasteland, you could develop a distinct reputation with each one. As you perform actions that benefit a group, you will gain fame. If you perform actions that harm a group, you will gain infamy. Your reputation with any given group, excuse me, is a measure of combined total of fame and infamy that you've earned. The benefits and drawbacks of any given reputation depends on the group itself. You may receive discounts on some merchants, provoked attacks from hired thugs, or simply be treated differently. Though you will initially start out with a neutral reputation with any given faction, your fame and infamy will eventually push your reputation in different directions. You can see all of your current reputations under the general section of your Pip-Boy. Good reputation, smiling troublemaker, some good, a little bad, good natural rascal, good, a little bad, accepted, some good, liked, definitely good, idolized, most good. Mixed reputation, start hard, fit devil, more bad than good, dark hero, more good than bad, mixed, some good, some bad, unpredictable, good and bad, wild child, most good, most bad, bad reputation. Sneering punk, some bad, little good. Merciful thug, bad, little good. Shunned, some bad. Hated, definitely bad. Vilified, most bad. And I'm Goodsprings accepted. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. Thank goodness. Sunny smiles.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
Then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright. Let me go loot those geckos back there, though. I did curse that by a campfire on the trail. Wait, where is Cheyenne? Cheyenne? Okay, there we go. I think. Alright, let's go back over to Goodsprings then. You know, I look very weird with this vault suit on. I don't consider it I don't consider this something I'd wear for the courier, considering the fact he's not from a vault. It just seems out of place. I have to switch to something better. Actually, wait, what's my speech like? 34. What's the armor jump? Vault 13 suit look like? It looks pretty cool. With the light leather armor. Yeah, I like it. Shame I don't have a hat to go with it. Let me just grab the varmint rifle. Feels so weird being back in this game again. At the same time, I'm loving every second of it. Big corner. Programmers. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Oh, still Mr. Gecko. Or Mantis. This won't hurt a bit. I caught him geckos by accident. I just need to go fetch the Xander root. No, not Xander root. Rockflower, which is up there at the graveyard, right? Anything in these mailboxes? Okay, so far, is everybody else enjoying this experience? I know I am. It's like it's back in the saddle for me with the New Vegas. Let's see, let's see. I'm just checking the mailbox to see if they respond to anything. Don't know why they would, but hey, if a programmer digest was in there, hey, I don't know where I'm going with this. Come on, mailbox is empty. Mailbox empty. Bark Scorpion. I hit him. Only one experience for killing the Bark Scorpion? Come on. I should get at least 2. And it was empty. Empty. Oh, looks like this enemy's up here. Aim and fire. Missed. I hear voices. And this is the grave they were gonna dig for me. How nice of them. It's not even that deep. Stink cigarettes. There's the Brock flower. What's Victor doing up here? Is that all the Brock flower? Ooh! Snow globe! Found a limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. These are rare. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. Victor, you wouldn't happen to know anybody like that, would you? I don't like the whispers I'm hearing. I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. Anyways, what do I have to sell? Gecko eggs, a hide, a gecko meat. That might be worth something. I look snazzy in this outfit, by the way. Wish it was full long sleeve though. Like the one left. F is like, I want it to be symmetrical, sort of. That's an old truck. What does this say? Good Prospector Saloon, and it's facing through a plant. How genius! What was that? I heard gunshots. I heard gunshots. And then it just... I don't know what to say. I find it difficult to at times fill the void with anything. Wait, who is that? Howard, what the fuck are you doing here? That's weird. Why is there a powder keg around in the middle of nowhere? Alright, Sunny Smiles, we're almost there. Just gotta drop down gently without breaking my legs. Sunny, good news.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
This campfire here? Use campfire to make healing powder. Let's see. Healing powder. Perception -1, HP +1 for 18 seconds. Alright.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Huh. Very well. Ah, knock something over. Why is Cheyenne go? Waiting now for them to go. Hopefully they didn't run to that power gang or cause trouble. I might as well stop by and ask Chet if he has anything for sale. Might purchase more ammo for my pistol, because I need it. My 9mm pistol is the one go-to weapon I have. Also, what time is it? It is almost 5 o'clock. It's almost 50 minutes, I think. Hold on, let me check. 50 minutes, yeah. 50 minutes. Jeez, time sure flies when you play this game, doesn't it? I think I'm gonna complete Ghost Town Gunfight first. Before I end the episode, though. Not much I remember. Hey look, Goodsprings citizens. They're out in droves this time with bighorners. Excuse me. Prospect or Saloon. First I'm gonna go over to Chet's Goodsprings General Store and sell off some of this stuff that I have. Like the gecko hide, the gecko. Oop, almost sat on something. Chet.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Indeed I am. Alright, let's see. Gecko meat. We don't need that. Ashtray, baseball glove, cherry bomb cup. I'll keep the Nuka-Cola bottles. Do you have any 9mm? Yes, you do.
Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy now.
I'll try to. No promises. Let me just equip that pistol. Man, it feels good to have ammo in this thing. Let's save the game. I'm just level 1 drifter. I'm a drifter. I like the sounds of that. Drifter. The Courier, a lonesome drifter.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Hello, Trudy.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I've heard you argue about what was that about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
Murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Never mind, I want to talk about something else.
Alright.
So what happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So if I help Ringo and Goodsprings would like me, what if I help Powder? No, I'm not gonna. Who was that man you were arguing
with?
with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Do you know about the robot who rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does it actually do around here?
Rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long has he been in Goodsprings?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Alright, let's go talk to Ringo. Yep, Cheyenne company out here. Let's talk to...
Howdy.
What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome. Yep.
Goodbye. Alright, let's go talk to Ringo. Bad trouble. That's helpful. Welcome. Feels good to be back in Goodsprings though, and I used to remember spending a lot of time here considering the fact that my home was here. Not that I live in real life for Goodsprings, I just... Never mind. I use Goodsprings gas station as hideout.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a dex, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Where can I find more cards?
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too.
I don't have time for a game right now.
Right.
I don't even know how to play Caravan. What do you do around here? Do you know a man named yeah, what do you do around here?
Sorry. I thought everybody knew already. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company. I'm, staying in town for a bit.
I
Did
see.
You want something else?
What do you do? Tell me something about... Can you tell me anything about Goodsprings?
I've never stopped here until recently. You're better off asking one of the locals.
Tell me about Crimson Caravan.
Been in business for a very long time. It's probably the biggest trading outfit in California. There's a branch up in New Vegas, but it hasn't been doing so well. Word is that the big boss herself, Alice McLafferty, is coming in to fix things.
Do you know there's a man named Joe Gobb asking for you?
He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about the power gangers? Why are the power gangers out to get you? Yeah, what do you do? Why are the power gangers out to get you?
My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
What are you gonna do about the power gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help. You need a hired gun. I'm available. Good luck with that. Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see who I can round up.
Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Alright, back out we go. Stop awkward to Sunny Smiles about finding the power gangers. Well, back to the saloon we go. Yada yada. And yeah, this is gonna be an hour long, maybe an hour and a half long episode. Just getting myself settled in and everything, you know? Easy Pete. Each rank of the Swift Learner you get. Yeah, I've not taken that perk anymore. Swift Learner, I mean.
Howdy. Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
I'm gonna help Ringo take on the Power Gangers. I might need your help.
I'm in.
We might die horribly. Well, maybe not me. Just like that? Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any idea how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us his supplies?
Everything in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Yeah, goodbye.
I'll be waiting.
Hey, Trudy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
think. I could probably take out the power gangers by surprise if I help, probably. Speech. You should help me take down the power ganger. Ang. Bullets, explosions, lots of
I was
fun.
planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
I leveled up. What do I want to do? Where's my phone? God dang it. I'm gonna look something up, Trudy. Vince chat, Trudy. Come on, where is Trudy's name? Alright, what's the rank of 20? Oh, so I don't have to have it fully in. And up there. Let's see, lockpick. Do I want guns? Confirm bachelor, intense training, lady killer, retention, swift learner. No, I'm not taking that freaking perk. In shining armor and junk rounds, light touch. I think you have taken confirmed patrol, lady killer. With intense training perk, you put a single point into any of your special attributes. Let's do that. Intelligence affects your science, repair, medicine skills. The higher intelligence, bonus skill points you earn. Alright, time to pull out of the good old magazine. Patriots Cookbook.
Howdy.
I hear you got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder
Too
kingers.
dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Explosives. I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts. Yup.
Time to work on Chet. Then Doc Mitchell, and then I'm gonna rope Victor into this. Because we need Victor. What did this... What, you don't think they're gonna stand a chance against Victor?
You looking to buy some supplies?
No, I'm looking to borrow. I need supplies to fight the power
Now
gangers.
just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Barter, let them take over the town, then I'm sure your business would be better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Yeah.
Take it
Goodbye.
easy now.
I like the XP you're giving me. Where is Victor anyway? Victor! It's getting dark. Victor! There he is. Also, can I run a little bit faster? Come on. 2 legs, 1 foot in front of the other. Magazine? Nope. Magazine? Nope.
Howdy, partner.
Are you decent to fight? I could use my firepower if you have
Trouble
any.
with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough.
Thank goodness.
Happy
Goodbye.
trails.
Happy trails to you too, Victor. Now see, that's gonna help a lot. Victor being in the gunfight. Bet he has some good armaments in that body of his. Patriots Cookbook has worn off. No! There's another one in this nope. How about this? No. I keep hearing a radio. Or something. I think it's the windmill. Doc Mitchell. You run faster with your two-handed weapon holstered. One-handed weapons will not slow you down. Are you sure about that? Doc Mitchell, we have a situation.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town's gonna be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Medicine. They're gonna be using explosives. Do you have something for more serious injury?
Ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Thank you, Doc.
You take care now.
Wait.
How are you holding up?
Do you know anything about the man who shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
Why do you have your mouth open like that? Who was it the rest of me?
Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town. You take care now. How are you holding up?
Okay, I have to ask.
You take care now. How are you holding up?
Okay, yeah, his mouth's back to normal. I guess it was because he was eating or something. That was just weird. Alright, I think we got everybody. Take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Version info English. Goodsprings gas station.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with
I
us.
guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this. Stay here for now. I'll see if there's anything else I can do first. Yeah, let's do this.
I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many of them are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's go.
Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
That's a lot of door opening. No, I'm tempted. Let's see if this grenade launcher's any good. Woo, that did it! Goodsprings Allies. Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are allies by the community. I blew them up good! Sorry, Joe Cobb.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Didn't I hear you saying something earlier about not wanting to be able to pay me now? Seems unlike work I did. You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Let's get to looting. Oh, a bye flew all the way over here. Thank you. Man, I love this grenade launcher. Even though I didn't want to use it, it was handy as fuck. I even got a revolver. Ooh, fancy. Single shotgun, varmint rifle. Alright, let's see what... Hey.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way.
Thank you.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Wasteland critters like to move in when Sonny's not looking, so watch out.
Let's go talk to Trudy and company and see what goes on. Then I'll cut the episode. Where's Sonny?
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Goodsprings in the future.
I need to get prepared. I'm not sure on caps. I don't suppose there's any work
Not
available.
in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Thank you. And a magazine on
The lock's
locksmith.
too much for you to handle. Reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby
You'll need those
pins.
to pick the lock. Be careful though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Alright, I'll go take a look at the safe when I have
Always
a
happy to
chance.
help someone down on their luck.
Let's talk about the area around
Sure.
Goodsprings.
What do you want to know?
What kind of creatures are out there? What
Southeast
towns?
of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The
NCR?
New California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe
Well,
from?
The wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the
Got
other
a funny
group?
name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of creatures are out
Around
there?
here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Goodsprings. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
That's all I wanted
If you
to
want
know.
to know anything else, just ask.
What do you do
I
around
hunt
here?
geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Goodsprings, so wildlife is always creeping in.
I need to get Prim. Can you suggest
Sure
a
can.
route?
Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster, straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Until
Goodbye.
next time.
Now to talk to Trudy. If she's here. It's the bathroom. Trudy.
Hello?
Where is Trudy? Oh, there you are.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Goodsprings is nice and quiet.
Show me what you guys see. I'm trying to track down the package. Goodsprings, anything interesting in the McCoy? I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything
Not
about
much,
them?
other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did the attackers say where they were
having
going?
some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
The whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they
I
headed?
didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Want me to take a look at your broken
Sure.
radio?
The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Be careful out
goodbye.
there.
Let's go take a look at our radio. Morning. An examination of the radio's internal components revealed that several parts and connections were up loose when the radio hit the floor. It should be fairly simple to repair. It should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working again. Repair the radio.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
No, but I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
That's it? Are you implying that I did shoddy work? No, I'm not going to extort her. Thanks
You're
for the
welcome.
caps.
So can I get you anything?
What do you got for
Got
sale?
a special discount for you after what you done for us.
Alcohol, banana, yucca, fruit, beer, yada yada yada. Did Goodsprings get many
Most
visitors?
of the traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on west of
There's
Raceland?
always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
What do you think? What do you think about the
Slavers,
Legion?
killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the
I'm pretty
dam?
sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Alright, thank you.
Be careful out there.
I was gonna see if Chad has anything to say about it before I end the video.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
Indeed. Show me what you got. Let's see, is there anything I could sell to him? Nothing that I want to part with for now. He does have some cards. And some mods. None for the varmint rifle.
Take it easy
Goodbye.
now.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is where I shall cut the episode off. Now, what do I have equipped? Oh, I have the revolver still equipped. Let's equip that 9mm pistol. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. We're here, New Vegas. You know what I mean. We're playing New Vegas. I'm playing New Vegas now. And it's something. I'm just feeling tired. So my enthusiasm wore out as the day went on. But I'm still loving the hell out of this game. And I'm looking forward to playing the rest of it. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Do leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. And I shall see you in the... Oh, wait. There's something I forgot. Victor. I forgot entirely about Victor. My memory is not that good anymore. This is what happens when you don't have a list of something of stuff that's going to go happen. Or you have to do or something like that. I promise I'll get better at this. Anyway, Victor.
Howdy, partner. So when do the rustlers show up?
They were here. The fight's over. Didn't you hear the gunfight? Some good you were. You didn't even show up to the fight. They were here. The fight's over.
I must have dozed off. Although that's never happened before.
Science. There may be some data corruption in one of your memory chips. Let me take a look.
Alright. But put everything back the way you found it.
Interesting. It looks like an override command was activated. Override command and 16 Delta. Does it mean anything to you? Figure someone shut you down deliberately, but there's no record of who. Interesting. It looks like an override command was activated.
That can't be right. Probably just a malfunctioning tube somewhere. I truly am sorry I couldn't help you, partner. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
I'm
Happy
good.
trails.
Bye. Alright, now we can say everything's done. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this very long episode to start off with. Do leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. And I shall see you in the next episode. Till next time, bye bye!